Okay, guys, Sharks fans and whatever NHL fans and haters, what's going on here? Just wanted to talk about the Sharks. I mean, I didn't think I'd have to make a video before the postseason, or sorry, before the regular season ends. It's not that I've taken the regular season for granted, but this team is playing really, really shitty right now. It's fucking embarrassing. In all seriousness, pardon my language, but this is awful. I'm very disgusted. All right, I'm not usually this angry with words, but this is horrible to watch. This team, they can't play defense. They don't know what scoring is anymore. Their shot selection is poor, and the goaltending is poor. Everything is going wrong. They don't even know how to use a power play. Their entry into the zone is bad. I know tonight they scored on their only power play chance, but this team doesn't know anything about hockey anymore. It seems. I guess they want to go golfing, or they don't want to be playing postseason hockey. Uh, Props to the Kings tonight. You kicked our ass. I mean, everyone's been kicking our ass, and the Sharks are notorious for making every goalie look good because of their poor ass shot selection. But anyways, yeah, this team. Who knows what's going to happen with this group of players if this team doesn't make the playoffs? Some of us probably don't want to know. I could see a fire sale happening, mainly on the coaching staff, big time. It seems like Chuck Bresnahan, the Raiders' defensive coordinator, is coaching the Sharks because everyone sucks, just like Chuck Bresnahan did, and Mike Singletary, for that matter. It's as if they're both coaching the Sharks and they're both incompetent. So, I'm really pissed off. It's just unbelievably embarrassing because we traded Jamie McGinn and we supposedly got better defensively, picking up Winnick and picking up Gagliardi, and Winnick has looked okay, but look at what Jamie McGinn's doing in Colorado. He's scoring. And I said in my previous video that he could be a top six forward if he's given time. He could be a good scorer in the future. And what do you know? We trade him, and all of a sudden he starts scoring, and then Colorado could be in the playoffs, and we could not be. You know how much of a kick in the balls that is? I mean, these past two games have been a kick in the balls because you're going to lose to in-state rivals, a bad Ducks team that's just had our number for no apparent reason. The Sharks just play down to their level or play worse than their level, and the Ducks play their A game against us. And now tonight against the Kings, if you allow more than 3 goals against the Kings, you're obviously horrible. It's that simple. I mean, Dustin Penner's goal there on Niemi tonight was a disgrace. Which brings me to another point, Niemi. I know those of you thought I was being stupid when I really hated the move and doubted the move when we signed him 2 years ago. I made a video of frustration, but now it's showing it's vindicated. Niemi, I thought he was overrated when we picked him up, and I know I apologize for that one series against Detroit he had and a good second half he had last year, but that's it. I didn't like Niemi when we signed him, and right now I don't because he's not producing. He's letting in some soft goals. That's not all his fault, but yeah, the defense is horrible too. They can't even win pucks in their own zone. They can't block shots. They're always watching goals. They can't even enter the zone on a power play properly. Everything's going wrong. Everything. And it's all crumbling. Their season is on the line. The coach's jobs are on the line. McClellan and your staff, the staff is in danger of their job failing. I don't know. It doesn't get more simple than that. That they're fired if they don't make the playoffs. And who knows with Ron Wilson? What'll happen to him? I don't think Wilson should be fired, but some of the moves I'm really hating now because McGinn is tearing it up in Colorado. The fact that, of course, the return we got for Danny Heatley was horrible. I don't miss Heatley or Setaguchi at all, but I wish we traded for the future. We've got like a first-round pick and a third for Heatley. I would have been fine, but Havlat, I know he's playing well as of late, but still, the return is not good. Uh, Giving Niemi the contract he has, as someone who views Moneyball and views contracts and bang for buck, Niemi's not worth his contract right now. He's playing awful. You just don't want to play him. It's horrible just to watch him play. I mean, I'd rather see Niedemaki, a rusty Niedemaki in the game, which I think he's in our Worcester system as of right now, but this is a disgrace. And I know they're not dead and they're not officially out of the playoffs, but they're tanking. It really feels like they want to go golfing and they don't want to play hockey, I guess, in April. Uh, who knows right now? The leadership, I question the leadership. And really, I wonder what will happen to this team if there is a mini fire sale. Because I would rather rebuild than see this team out there right now. I'm willing to rebuild and build this team around, Pavelski, Couture, Vlasic. I'd rather build a team around those three right now and just get rid of a lot of these other guys who are not showing up and are not achieving anything. Because they're all playing with nervousness. They're all horrible. I mean, when Dustin Penner scores, you know you suck. It's pretty simple, but it just summarizes how the Sharks have been since that SAP Open road trip. And I don't want to hear excuses of injuries or depth that hurt early on because that doesn't go around. I don't want to hear this. We're in a short-term funk because we've been hearing this for a while, and this team hasn't responded. There is really just no excuses at all, and I'm just really pissed off. There's no reason for this, no reason at all. Um, and this team, we take penalties, we're screwed. This team doesn't know how to play defense. They don't know how to score because their shot selection is bad. They make every goalie look like a Vezina Trophy candidate. That's been something notorious we've been. We got to change our style. We got to do something if they want to make the playoffs because there's no excuses if they don't or if they don't. Just, haters can laugh at us and that's fine. They're right because the Sharks are just sucking right now. I don't really hate the Kings as much as some people do. I just right now hate the Sharks team, how they're playing. That's what I'm more concerned about is there's no excuses. There's no excuses how this team doesn't do anything right in the last couple months. And if they don't, we'll just see a fire sale. Who knows what's going to happen. So let me know what you guys think, To the optimists who kept saying they'll rebound, they'll turn it around. I don't know about that. You guys, I got to see it to believe it because I don't believe in anything right now. I have no faith in this team with this group of players because they don't care about defense. They just want their paycheck, I guess. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys later. Go Sharks. If they make the playoffs, I'll, of course, have a series video. But if they don't make the playoffs, I'll just have a final season rant. And I hope it doesn't come down to that, but it very well could. So we'll see you guys later, and go Sharks.